So
You're doing awesome.
Yeah, you're fine.
I just, so we'll get started, and I just, want to welcome you guys. This is our 10th Tuesday at 2, so it's quite a long screen there, guys. So thank you so much to Dave and Nancy for doing this. I'm Michelle Fernandez. If you guys don't know me, I am now the Events and Fundraising Manager at the Himmelfield Foundation of Oregon. I am not Madonna, so she is taking a lovely vacation time with her family, so they got a chance to get away, so you get me as a fill-in. So just bear with me a little bit here as we get through this. So I'm very delighted that you guys are joining us today. Just starting with a few logistical things to go over. Let you guys know you're welcome to have your video on or off, but I wanted to let you know that we are recording this. So the recordings will be used and posted for other people to watch at another time. So if you don't want it to be recorded, you can turn that off if you'd like. Also, to keep your mute on, if just to keep down with background noises. As I already said, my dog is going to be barking, and I'll try and be bumping in and out when I'm not talking. I have Justine coming in, so I'm going to let her in real quick.
We have a full Hollywood Squares now.
Should play in a different game, huh? So anyway, so if you want to keep it watch your mute. Also, you'll find that if you keep it on speaker mode, then the big picture will be the person who is speaking. At least that's the way it's supposed to work. We were trying to figure that out a few minutes ago. If you have any questions during anything, go ahead and use type it in the chat line on the chat box, which is at the bottom of your screen. But I think all of you guys have been through this already, so don't have too many things. Just letting you know, do we have 2 more of the Tuesdays at 2, Nancy and Dave, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 2 more, and then we're going to be taking a break for the summer. So next week will be cinnamon roll baking, and we'll have that receipt or that recipe for you, and then we will be doing yoga the following week after that. So those are the 2 things we have. But we will be continuing with our Thursdays at 7. Those will be going for a little while. So this Thursday we have one with the HTC and with Pat Torrey from Gut Monkey. They will be doing talking about Corona and going back to work. So I'm trying and just the questions that you have with going back to work. So that will be a Thursday at 7. And then just a suggestion that, if you're looking for a break of something to do, we have our campfire ones that have Thursday nights that are recorded and on our website. Those are always fun. If you just need to pick me up and some singing songs around the campfire, those are perfect. So that's what we have going on right now. Let's see. Contact information, I could share that with you guys. Let me just get my share screen going on here. It's going to be Madonna's information. It's still the same if you want to get a hold of her. These are the numbers to get a hold of her because we are not in the office full time yet. We do go in on Wednesdays though, so that's a fantastic time. Can you guys see that? Did I share that correctly?
That's the workout. That's not the contact info.
Well, I guess I got the wrong one. I am seeing contact information. See, glad you guys are learning with me, teaching me. Oh.
I saw the contact info too, Michelle.
Is it showing now?
Yeah, that's contact info.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
maybe.
contact info. Yeah.
Thank you.
How come my screen's only showing?
It's yours that workout
Oh, there.
had shared for your screen when we were talking earlier.
I know, I can't get it to go away. Hang on. Oh, there it goes. Now it's gone. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So ready?
So with that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to Dave and Nancy. I think Nancy's gonna be going through the 7-minute workouts for us, and then I will have a shared screen that I'll show at the end. That'll have all the exercises that we did, so you guys can do a screenshot or take a picture of it. So if you want to have it for a later workout. And with that, I'll just turn it over to Dave and Nancy.
Okay, well, first off, I lied. It's not really 7 minutes. It's a little longer than that. And mostly because I like this workout because you can adapt it super easy. It was the first one we did, but we did it by video. And I have to say, over 10 weeks, Dave and I have learned a lot about how to do video exercising. So we're kind of shifting to this concept of that all of us are indoors, whether it's rain or we're working and we're just not moving. So moving our body a little bit during the day can just make you feel so much better. Because it's amazing if you don't move your butt out of that chair all day long, how exhausted you can feel at the end of the day. So I printed up the exercises, and you can get those at the end, but I'll go through them slowly, and I want to show some modifications. But the idea behind the 7-minute workout is you use big muscle groups. You use in arms, and you alternate to legs, and then you do stomach. So you're going to work every part of your body. And 7 minutes is enough to give you enough of, it might raise your heart rate a little bit. It gets you to feel good, stretch out muscles in that one. You can always make this harder by doing it more intensely. And that's kind of not what we're aiming at today. I'm not looking to get you totally dripping in sweat. If you want to take it to that level, you just increase the intensity. You do it in rounds. Maybe you do 3 sets of these exercises, or you go for longer periods of time, or you add a jump or a bounce to it. So I'll take you through them. The idea is to just keep moving and figure out your body and what works for you. I did mention that having some sort of a towel roll is nice for some of the squat movements, because if your ankles are tight, it's going to be really hard to do a squat. So putting this underneath your heels gives you a little bit better mechanics to be able to do a squat. So my goal is to go through a warm-up, a cardio sort of strengthening portion. And each one of those exercises, we're going to go for about a minute before we move to the next one, and then a brief kind of cool down to stretch out a little bit at the end. And that's our goal for these. All right, so I'm going to make sure I can see all my cues, because I need to know which one's next. All right, so if you can do these sitting or standing. I'm going to do the stand-in. I prefer to give myself a little room. So, all right, we're going to start off with, I have to get my timer so I don't have you guys do these for 45 minutes. Okay. We're going to start with some nice deep breaths and kind of coordinate it with your shoulder shrugs. A lot of what we do all day long is sit over computers. So I want you to open up your shoulders with a breath and stretch out this way. So big breath in. And roll them back. And don't hyperventilate. The idea is to find your breath and to move your shoulders with that. Good job. You can bring one shoulder up and back, and the other one up and back. You can even start moving your body side to side. No one says you have to stay perfectly still. You're just kind of waking up those shoulders. Bring them forward now. Or maybe a couple more back, because it's amazing again how pinching those shoulder blades gonna open up the front of your chest and let you take some deeper breaths. All right, the next one I like to call a body hug, because you're just giving your a hug. The reason why we can't do a lot of hugging right now with COVID, so the idea is just bringing your arms around the front and giving yourself a hug. And it's kind of, again, we're getting to that point where we're opening up our chest, we're getting out of this scrunch position, and we're moving here. So nice big chest hugs. You can even hug your back if you want. You're just opening up those shoulders a little bit. And if you don't want to do the whole hug, you're just starting to swing them a little bit. But the hug's a nice way to kind of make sure you're going through all that range that you possibly can. All right. So the next one is a knee to chest. But there's lots of ways to do that. The idea is you're trying to stretch out your hips a little bit and you stretch out your butt. So I'm going to do it on the couch. If you guys are near a couch, the idea is, can you bring one knee up to your chest this way? If that's hard, find a chair, find your couch, and basically that's going to help you balance a little bit. From here, you can bring up that knee a little bit. Put your hands behind your thighs. If this is uncomfortable here, you're just looking to keep your body upright. Bring that knee up and chest. You can also get this other hip going if I do a little bit of a lunge forward. I'm stretching out this hip muscle a little bit. So I can come this way, lean forward on my couch, or back this way. I don't have to stand all on one foot. I've got a little bit of support that way. But if you can, it's nice to get that whole stretch in. Or, since your couch is right here, you can lay down and do that. Just lay flat on the couch and bring that knee up to stretch your low back out. So I'm gonna do my other leg now. I'm gonna put it on the couch this way. I'm gonna grab behind my thigh. I'm just gonna stretch up a little ways this way. And if I get tired, I can rest that knee down. If my balance is a problem, I can bring that hip back up. I want to stretch out that hip one on this side. I just put my foot there and I'm going to lean forward. Dave talked a lot last week about your core. And the idea is I don't want to super arch my back. I want to pull my stomach muscles in when I do that and hold my back in a good position. That way I'm actually engaging my abs and I'm stretching my hip and not my low back. Cool. All right, and the next one is, Dave did this last week too, it's just a twist. So you're gonna use your whole body before, swinging your arms like this and hugging. We're now adding a little bit of a twist. Again, if you think about our day, we do everything in a straight line. We don't do a lot of twisting. So the idea is let's just give our back a little love and doing twists. I love seeing you guys all out there. It looks really good. All right, and that's your warm-up. Just, even if you did that during your day, you got out of your chair and twisted your back, you'd be doing a lot of good stuff. All right, everybody's ready? We're gonna start moving into a little bit more of the cardio stuff. I'm gonna do a minute for each of these next 7 or 8 exercises. All right, you'll see the list as a jumping jack. So if you want to, do the whole thing. But I'm kind of partial to just sidestepping. So all I'm gonna have you do for the next minute, we're gonna reach over our heads and side steps. You can do a little bend in it if you want. Let's do 10 on one side. We'll do 10 on the other side. 3, 4. Reach up. It feels good to get those shoulders over your head. 6, 7. I'm still on my right side. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to switch over to my other leg. 1. Now my left leg's going out and my right leg is stable. 3, 4. If your arms are getting tired, just punch them across. Maybe your arm just comes once over the side. If it feels good to keep it over your head, keep it over your head. If you want to move back and forth, we can do it this way. I'm going to keep going. It's all the different ways we can get our jumping jack in. Maybe I move my arms and I want to go cross, actually. Oops, I got my
Uh-oh, Nancy froze. Yeah, good water break time, huh?
Just shows how I've been sitting too long.
I guess we lost Nancy.
Did we lose her? We lost our coach. No.
Oh. Oh, the next one she had up was going to be a wall squat. I don't know how to do the wall squat without her. Guess we just move side to side. Okay, when we do that, I am going to just share my screen real quick so that you can see this is what the workout was going to be. Do you have the 7-minute workout up now?
I can
Yes.
see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Oops. So we were going to, from there, we were going to be doing the,
Wall squat. How long?
I think she said at the beginning, she said she's going to be doing this for a minute for each one.
Okay. So wall squat for 1 minute.
So Michelle,
Yes.
I have Nancy on FaceTime on my phone. So if I put my phone up to the screen, can we do that?
We can see if that one works.
All right, so let's see. So here's Nancy. Is that going to work?
I see you.
You see me, not her?
Uh-huh.
Okay, how do we do this?
Hold it up to your camera.
Put up to the,
Where's my camera? There's my camera. There, how's that? Okay.
I can see from her, like her chest is up.
Okay, so if I back up, how's that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll stand here.
You won't be able to do the wall squat.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
you're not working out.
If I do the squats, we'll go up and down. So I think I'm just going to be the holder.
It's going to be hard to hear her, so you might have to repeat some of
Okay.
what she says.
Yeah.
Or
All right.
speaker.
I just turned her volume way up.
Barely.
All right, is that better, worse, and different?
We can barely hear her.
Yeah.
Can she try to rejoin the Zoom?
I know.
Can
If
you try to log in?
yeah.
Yeah, see if you can rejoin, Nancy.
If you log out and log back in and see if that helps.
Yeah. Well, I'm losing my FaceTime with her as well, so
Okay, let's see if
I
she
don't know
can
what's going on.
log out. I will, the next thing I can do while we're doing that, I'll share, excuse me, I'll share with you guys the recipe for next week. So if you guys wanted to screenshot that or take a photo of that while she's doing that. So let me go ahead and get that. Let me screen
Okay.
for you. Hold
Yeah, I need to go to the grocery store.
on. Okay, so mashed potato cinnamon roll. Do you guys see that up there?
Yeah.
So you're gonna need hot milk, butter, sugar, mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes, salt, dry yeast, an egg, and flour. So if you want to screenshot that or take a picture with your phone, that way you can have that for your shopping.
I know, he's chatty.
Let's see. We lost Nancy.
Let's see. She's trying to get a hold of me, I think.
Oh.
She says everything shut down. Hang
Oh,
on.
no.
I'm going to try to FaceTime her on my computer. Oh, good. So let's see. Either that or she can't connect to anything.
Oh, okay. I can put the 7-minute schedule up. We can try and move through it.
Yeah, well, let me see if I can FaceTime her again and hang on here. Where the heck is it? There it is.
Mhm. Well, while he's doing that, I can share with you guys a couple things that were besides the Thursdays and the Tuesdays. I did just put out that we are doing another trivia night fundraiser. We'll be doing that at the end of the month. That's a fundraiser for us to go towards our walk team. So that was a fun night that we did last week. It's just on Kahoots, doing like multiple choice trivia and some scavenger hunts. And we have some raffle tickets and some prizes and stuff to go out. So we'll be doing that. I'm trying to look at the date as I just put that out, trying to find my calendar. So we're doing that. We're also, the walk is going virtual. You guys all know that. So we're getting ready to release the platform from that. We got some great incentive programs this year. And so I think that'll be fun. I'm finally excited about it because it's been one of those in process things that we kept trying to figure out. So that'll be a good thing. So that's another thing that is really exciting, that we're going to be releasing that full program in the next week once we get everything down and what the incentives are and how we're going to run it. So that'll be really good too. Harp said that he's doing light stretching during this intermission, so we can continue with our stretches if we want to.
All right. We're working on reconnecting here. Hang on.
Good. I don't know, for me, it was just those shoulder ones really help because I just changed my table. It's a pub height table, so it's different position for me. So it felt good to get up and just stretch and roll those shoulders.
867-893-0.
Eva, I know you're going to have to leave pretty soon, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, so do you want me to put up the 7-minute workout?
yeah, could you?
Sure.
Yeah, so I can screenshot it.
Sure.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I have another call to jump on.
Yeah.
The story of our life right now. Perfect,
Ah.
thank you.
And there's a page 2, so I can switch it over to page 2.
Switch it over,
There you go.
perfect. Okay, got them both.
Good.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the workout.
All right. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa. That's crazy. So if am I still? Yeah, I'm still on. I can keep going. If
Yep. Guess he was getting a phone call too.
okay, come on, Nancy. Hey.
We're back.
Woohoo. Okay.
Are people still on?
Yeah, people are still on.
All right.
They're quietly stretching and doing good things. So Michelle,
Yes.
if you can let me in on the computer, I have another invite. So if you can let me in from my computer, then I can switch to FaceTime on my phone on the iPad, which is a bigger screen. So that, oh, okay, there I am on the computer. Look at me, 2 places at once.
You're there.
Frightening. Yeah, computer audio, that's cool. Okay, now, whoa, 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 whoa. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna switch to FaceTime on the iPad, Nancy, okay? Here we go. Okay, Nancy, do. You're gonna have to let me in now, Nancy. So I'm
Love this
trying
technology.
to connect to you on FaceTime. Accept it. Cancel one and accept the other. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So you are full screen, so hang on. All right, this is like, okay. So what can people see?
We don't see you yet. We just, I think your video is off.
It is off. Start video. Boom. Okay, there I am. So
Okay,
hang.
so
Ooh, Nancy.
there we go. Oh, nope, yeah, there.
Well, Nancy is here.
And you scooter back, there we go. There.
There. So how's that?
A little bit higher. There.
Yes, no?
Yeah, that's good.
Good, right there?
That's perfect.
Technology.
Leave it to Dave.
Are you still there, Nancy?
He's there.
Can you hear Nancy?
I don't think she's saying anything. Are you saying anything?
Hang on. I got to turn my volume way up now. I'll find the volume. Where is the volume? There it is. Okay. There you go. So my volume is maxed. So see if you can see Nancy, right?
I
Yeah.
can see Nancy, yes.
Okay. So Nancy, if you talk, let's see if we can hear you. Oh, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's me screwing up again. Just a sec. So I got to turn off my Bluetooth. All right. Okay. There, Nancy's back. I think. Nancy, are you there?
I'm there, I'm here.
Can you see her?
I can hear her, but I can't see her now.
Can you see me and hear me?
I hear you. I see Dave's iPad, but I don't see you.
I see you, Michelle. What's that all about?
I'm just everywhere today.
Okay, wait a minute.
You flipped your camera around.
No, hang on. Okay, Nancy, I just called you back. There you are. Okay, now, do you see Nancy?
We see Nancy.
Wait, Nancy, you talk.
All right, everybody can hear me now?
You can hear her now. Yes.
This is like the Verizon guy.
Yeah. All right. So we're
All
good?
right. Yeah, well,
Woohoo!
give it a shot.
All right,
so we
go for it.
already we already did our jumping jack. So the next one was wall squat. So I'm not a big fan of wall squats. Not everybody can get right there at the wall. So we're just going to do a squat. So we're going to think about what it looks like to do a wall squat. The idea is you come down. You don't need a lot of bend at your hips, but you need a little bit of bend at your knees and your ankles. So this is where that roll is helpful if you put this on the ground underneath your feet if you got ankles that are a little bit tighter. So with a little bit shoulder width apart, we're going to kind of do a wall squat. We're going to come down. Hang on, I need my, no, I can't use my phone. All right. You're going to come down part way and then just bounce a little bit at the end and come back up. So you're going to come down, maybe hold it for 1, 2, 3 to get that little bit of wall squat action and back up. So we're going to do 10 of those. If you can go down low, great. If you can come down just a little, holding that gives you the wall squat. So 1, 2, 3, and come back up. We're going to go down for 2, 2, 3, and come back up. Down, hold it for 1, 2, 3, and back up. Down, that's 4, 2, 3. Back up. 5. Make sure you're kind of pulling your stomach muscles in. It's not a big back arch. It's not punched this way. Pull your stomach in and you're going to sit up at the same time. 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. 1, 2, 3. you come up and get that extra action. If you come down low, you're gonna hold it for 1, 2, 3. Squeeze as you come back up. Get that extra little butt squeeze in. It's gonna feel good. 1, 2, 3. All the way back up. Squeeze. Get that last bit of butt squeeze in and thigh squeeze in. Back down. 1, 2, 3, and up. You can mix it up a little bit if you want. We're gonna still do a few more. I'm gonna come down and lift one leg, all right? So it's gonna look a little bit like this. I'm gonna come down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. That's 4. Let's see if I'm gonna 10. Down and lift. So I'm getting a little bit of one leg movement, and I'm getting that squat. That's, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have to go low to feel it. And if you go slow, you work a lot more muscle. You want to come back to just in the middle again. We're going to do our last 10, smack in the middle. A little ways down, a little way up. That's 2. By the time you're done with this, you'll have done 30 of these. Pretty good. 4, 5. Keep those knees out. Don't let them turn in. You want those knees going outward when you come down, like you're going to pick up something between back up again. 2 more.
Yep.
Awesome. We just did around 30 squats. Next one. Push-up. No one really likes to push up. They're hard. So lots of ways to modify push-up. I'm going to modify it on my couch. I'm going to take this back one off to give me a little bit of room. And this is nice if getting down the floor is hard or any hard surface is hard for your knees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the couch. I hope you can see me. My hands are on the upper armrest. And I'm just going to come down and do my sit-ups from here. I'm going to pull my stomach in. And I'm going to come down and up. If I didn't want to get on the couch, I don't know if you can see me. I can zoom against the wall. I just want to come down and up. But I'm going to do mine on the couch. So, ready? We're going to do 10 of them. You're just going to lean against whatever part of it. You can lean against the wall this way, wherever you can fit on your couch. You're going to come down and up. We're going to do 10. You want to keep your back straight, your tummy tucked in. That way you don't sag. You get a good arm workout. If you can only go a little way, go a little way. If you just want to hold it for the whole time, hold it. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. And you know that's all good. You're getting your triceps in, your pec. You're working your abs. We're talking core. Nice. Now, maybe I'm just going to hold that for an extra 5 seconds. It's almost like doing a plank. But I might just even just do little ones. We're going to do 10 little ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good job on the push-ups. Find any way you can do that. Against the wall, on the couch, knees bent, knees straight, whatever works for your body. All right, abdominal crunch. So we got to work that core Dave talked about last week, right? So I'm not going to get on the floor. I'm actually just going to sit on the edge of my couch and show you how to do that. So if you're on your couch or if you're sitting at your desk where you're working, get to the edge a little bit because you don't want the back of it doing the sport for you. So move your butt out to the edge to give yourself a little room. You can cross your hands here or put them on your legs. All you're doing is going back and coming forward. I'm going to cross my hands and we're going to do 10. You're going to come up straight and then we're going to get the obliques. So get your butt to the end of your chair, feet on the ground. And just by moving your body back here, gravity's pulling you that way, your abs has got to pull you forward. So we're going to do 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. Only go back as far as you feel comfortable. It's even a workout if you go a little bit. All right, now we're going to do a diagonal. So I'm going to come across. My right elbow is going to go to my left knee. My left elbow is going to go to my right. So Dave, we talked about a week last week. That's what we're working, the diagonal muscles in your stomach. If you want to get your arms to help out a little bit, just like your arms to come across. They don't have to cross on your chest. So we're going to do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do 10 more coming up the middle. If you want to reach for your hands, go for it. Bring your arms back, forward. Let's breathe. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. I can't see you, but I'm going to say you're looking great. I don't have a cat running across me like Dave did last week, but I got a dog outside who's looking very puppy-eyed sad. All right. Let's see if you can
The
five
cat
more side, cross your belly. That's 1, 2, 2. If you need to make it slower, that's okay. You can go farther. Make that diagonal really big.
Oh, we lost your visual again. Oh, there you are. You're back. Now we can't hear you though. We've seen Nancy, we just can't hear. Oh.
How's that? Is that better?
Okay, there she is. She's back.
Okay.
All right, you're back. I'm back. Okay. So I modified the wall squat, and now we're just going to do squats because I love squats. So I can around it. All right, so you're sitting in a chair. All you're going to do is come down just to barely touch that chair and back up. If you can go down that far, great. If you can't, if you want to go down, use your hand a little bit, but the idea is down to that seat and back up. Down to that seat and back up. We're going to do 10. If you need to sit and rest in it, that's okay. If you can come and not sit down, awesome. Whatever works for you. That's 5, 6, 7. Make sure, again, your knees are going out. You guys look great. I'm assuming. I can't see you.
We look great.
All right, I'm going to move away from the couch. Now I'm going to do some partial. I'm not going to go quite so far, but I'm going to take my one leg and bring it up a little way. So I'm making my legs go wide, which we don't do when we're sitting all day long. And I'm going to bring that knee up. So it's a little squat, a knee up, a little squat, a knee up, a little squat, a knee up. All right, let's do, we've probably done 5, we're going to do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should start feeling that in your quads. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, all the way up. Good work. All right. Triceps. All right, so we've done our legs. We're getting our legs a little bit of break. We're going to work our triceps. If you're sitting in a chair, perfect. If it's got arms on it, that's all you need to do. You're going to sit in the chair and you're going to push your body up so that you're using your triceps. I don't have a chair, so I'm going to use the back end of my couch. I'm going to sit on the couch, put my hands on the armrest here, and then I'm going to bring my body up and down. So if I can get my elbows straight, great. I don't even really have to lift my butt off the chair. If I just push up and down on my arms, I'm getting my triceps to kick in. All right, so if you're in a chair, your hands are on the side, you're just pushing yourself up. If you can clear your bottom, great. If you just go up a little way, awesome. So we're going to go up 10 times. That's 1, 2,
And improvise.
4, 5, 6, 7, down. We're not done yet.
Oh, I
Press forward again and go up. I'm not even getting my bottom off of the chair. It's just going up and down. We'll do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Shake out those triceps a little bit. So we went from legs to arms. We are going to go to do a plank. All right. Kind of did this when we did our push-up. So again, different places. Planks are great because they work your core, they work your shoulders. So I'm going to go back to my couch. You can do a plank against the wall. Just away from the wall and hold yourself there, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on my couch. You can do it on the floor. You can do it with knees bent or knees straight. But I got a nice couch where I can put my arms right here on the end, and I'm going to hold my body there, and I'm just going to hold this. All right? If it gets uncomfortable with one arm, shift a little bit side to side. Shift to your right. If it gets tiring, come off your arms a little bit. But see if you can hold that for 15 seconds, and we'll do a couple of those. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see my stomach, but the idea is to keep your belly tucked in and squeeze your butt muscles. That's going to help you hold it, not have you sag or arch. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thigh, and hold it. And when you count to 15, you want to take a break. Sort of that downward dog position. Maybe you stretch out your arms and shoulders a little bit. If you can get your butt all the way back, do that. So we're going to do one more for 15. All right, get back in that plank position. You want to have your knees straight. I'm going to keep my knees bent. We're going to count to 15 again. Maybe one arm's sore, so you're going to lift it up a little ways. Take a little weight off the other one. Maybe shift side to side, but you're still keeping your butt tight and your tummy tight. And we're going to hold it. So 5 more seconds. And stretch it out. Good job. All right. Next one, aerobic. We're going to try to get our heart rate up. If you can, it's a high step. What I'm going to change it up to is you're just going to bring your knee up to your elbow. So opposite knee to elbow. All right. If you want, all right, we're going to do 20 of these. 1. If you take a little wider step, that gets us out of that sitting position. I need this sort of movement in my hips. You want to get your arms more in. You can increase the intensity by getting your arms over your head more. You can increase the intensity by going faster. I lost count. I'm guessing that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we're not done yet with this. You're going to get your feet far apart. Same idea, instead of this high step, where it's almost like you're just jogging in place. All right, so go, if you can, you're shifting your legs side to side, and we're just going to count to 20 again. So it's like you're jogging. If your legs want to be close together, do it here. Your feet don't have to lift off the ground. It's just another way to kind of do that march in place. Ready, go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're at 15, 5 more seconds. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. All right. Lunge.
Yay.
Lunge. Okay. So I like the side lunge. She says you always have to do it this way. it's just gonna look like this. If you wanna do the front lunge, and you like a real narrow base of support, that can be hard. So make it wider. And only come down as far as you feel safe. Your back foot will be off the ground, your front one will be flat. Again, we sort of had this way of doing it on here, but I would say either a wide front lunge, wide side lunge. Side.
Hurts my knee.
You have knee problems.
Count to 10. 3, 4, 4. It doesn't have to be big. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. I'm shifting over, coming down. 8. My butt's going out. All right. 10. All right, if you want, you take a step back, come down, and lunge. Let's just do 5 of those on each leg. I'm sidestepping and coming down. That makes this leg work a little bit more because it's got a balance. 4. First 5, I think. All right, now I'm going to sidestep with my left foot. I'm going to come down and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take that step out just as far as you can go. If you can take a big one, take a little less one, and just go as deep as you can. All right. 7-minute workout, light planks and light push-ups and light lots of your legs. So this is the tough one. I always remember from the very first episode that it is a plank rotation. If you can get on the ground, great. I can go back to it's a little bit like Dave's alternating hands and feet, but you're making it a little harder because you're putting it in a plank position. So I'm still on my knees, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this plank and I'm gonna lift and touch one shoulder. If that is super easy, I'm gonna pull one arm back and rotate. So I'm holding the plank position, I'm lifting one up. If it's comfortable to go on your hands this way, it's here, push up, down, rotate. I'm gonna do a plank, and I'm just gonna touch one shoulder and touch the other. 2. We're gonna do 10. 5. 10. So I hope you got to 10 or a count to 10 or anything in between there. All right. Since we're on the roll of planks, we got one more side plank. You can do it on the floor, but you can do it on the couch again. The idea is I'm going to lie this way, and all I'm going to do is hold myself up here. So I can come down and lift, or just hold. So we're going to lift and hold for 10 seconds on this side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more on this side, guys. We're almost done. 2. Nice job. All right, we did it. Stretch time. You just did all the cardio, got all the big muscles, shoulders, arms, legs. So again, Dave showed you last week how to stretch your hamstrings a little bit. You can do that sitting on the floor. You can also do that sitting on the edge of your chair. So a good way to stretch if you're sitting at a computer all day is get to the edge of your chair, get your leg out this way, get your body nice and upright over your hips, and then keeping your back straight, you want to bend forward. And you should feel that. Find out where you're feeling it and make the adjustments so that you feel it in the back of your leg. So where Dave had you sitting on the ground with your leg up before, same thing, you're just over the edge of your chair. I'm starting with my left leg, my knees straight, and I'm leaning forward to stretch out my hamstring. I might get my arm down there to reach for my feet, but I don't want to scrunch my back this way. I want to keep my back, my arm down. We'll just hold that for 10 seconds. And then you're going to switch legs. My right leg, for me anyways, out in front. My back stays nice and straight. I pull my stomach muscles in, and I'm going to lean forward, slide my arm down my leg, reaching for my knee, past my knee, maybe to my ankle, depending on where you feel it. And just go where you feel it and feels good for your body. You can spend longer on these stretches. You can do more stretches for less time throughout the day. Keep your blood flowing and your muscles stretched out.
Come over here.
So let's do our overhead stretch. This is one. Dave brought it up last week. I want you to squeeze your butt muscles, pull your stomach in, get yourself all nice and lined up, and take a deep breath in. Elongate as much as you can. That feels so good. And big breath in. Let your arms follow your breath all the way over your head. One more breath in over your head. All right, and if you remember, Dave had us grabbing a big ball last week. The idea is we want to do a side stretch. So your arm can be over your head and get all those muscles along that whole side of your body to stretch out. And then when you come back up, use these muscles to pull your body back up and feel them. We're going to go over to our other side. Relax into that stretch, take a nice breath out. And then when you pull up, use these muscles to shorten and pull yourself back up. We're going to do one more the other way. Remember these guys, pull them up to get you back up, and one more this way. Pull those guys back up. All right, last one is that tricep, because we worked those a lot. Over your head, just pull that back, because that tricep comes across your shoulder and your elbow. And then switch arms. If you want to bring that arm across this way. You are almost done. Last one, across this shoulder. Then take this hand right here, pat yourself on the back, and say, nice job. You got out of your chair, you dealt with all the technology and stuff. I thank you very, very much. It's always a pleasure to work out with you guys.
Thank you, Nancy.
If you have any questions, Dave and I are always here. We'd love to chat. We'd love to help you out. If some of these are too hard, let us know, because you know there's a million exercises, and I would say even if you just got out of your chair, stood up and stretched, you're gonna feel better. And even better if you can get outside and go for a walk, because there's lots of good evidence that just breathing that fresh air and that sunshine can make a difference in your mood and everything else. So again, a pleasure, and thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Even with all our difficult technical difficulties here, we made it through. I like that you can do a lot of them here at your desk, because I was sitting at the desk and there was just the planking I couldn't do, or maybe I just chose not to really do them.
And that's the thing, it's like, pick 2 or 3 of those. There's some, I'm not, people don't like planks, they don't like push-ups, or they're hard to do. Squats are great. Any 2 or 3 of those exercises a couple of times a day will keep your muscles engaged and help with your focus and your heart, your lungs, and everything. So it doesn't have to be 20 minutes sometimes. If you got 5, give yourself 5.
Yeah, I did some of the sit-ups in my chair, and just sitting on the edge of your chair and doing that, that's like, okay, I could be doing that when you're sitting on your Zoom meetings.
Exactly. Turn the video off.
Yeah. Okay, so does anyone have any questions? No, we're good. All right. So that puts us about to the 3 o'clock. So we did really well. Thank you so much for joining us again. Thursday night, we have the Thursday at 7, and it's going to be with the HTC and Pat Torrey talking about COVID and what that looks like going back to work. So if you guys want to tune in for that. And then next week is the cinnamon roll baking. And did everyone get that? I think I shared it a couple times while we were retouching with Nancy. But we'll also have that'll go out on our information too, so you'll have that digitally sent to you this week also. Okay. So I think with that, I think we're good for today.
Thanks, Michelle.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you Thursday. All right. Bye-bye.
Mhm.